Okay, we're live. We'll see how. We're wait for people to come on. They'll be on here in a second.
Okay.
We're up. Good morning. Just one or two people in there. Yep. What time we got here? About 8 o'clock?
We got
Central Time?
approximately
Good morning.
7:55 a.m.
7:55 a.m. here. Good morning, everybody. So we're going to run over to, somebody reached out to us last night about checking on their
on their grandparents, their
grandparents,
aunt, and their somebody. Yes, it's going to be their grandfather and their aunt and mother.
Right.
At the same location.
Right. So this is.
So it's not. It's
Renee.
The chopper coming.
Yeah, we hear helicopters overhead.
Yeah.
That's from the
That's
military.
from the military.
That's the military.
Yeah.
That's
So
local.
So we're gonna make a drive. They're like 1 block away from here.
1 block away from us. They've seen us in a live stream,
Yeah.
and they say, please go by. We need to talk to them, right? So a family in the U.S. wants to talk to their family here. They're, yes, good morning, Jim. Anyway, we're going to drive over a block or two, and we're going to go reunite these family. And
Hello, Bahamas. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Garfield, yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
So let me tell you what happened when we got back. Garfield had some. We had some curry chicken. It's really good.
We do. It's...
No,
we got some brown stew chicken yesterday, not curry.
Oh, that's right, brown stew chicken. That's right.
That was brown stew.
That was really good. And then,
yeah, that was brown.
And I was fortunate enough to get some local. What did I get? The juice, because it was really good.
That was mango and carrot and
carrot.
Yep,
carrot. Mango and carrot, and we had that. I had that last night. Refresh. I was extremely dehydrated, as you can imagine. So we had that. I said, hey, I just need to lay down for like 5 seconds to rest here. I passed out. I woke up at 6 this morning. 10 hours, 11 hours. Oh no, it's a long time. And anyway, so we got this message. Way go over here and reunite the family, let them know that their loved ones are alive. We are going to go to Westmoreland today. I'm going to be heading to Westmoreland. I'm going to make my way northwest. Unfortunately, one of the airlines canceled my flight out of Kingston. I got a message last night that says, we've canceled your flight. Oh boy. So when I went back online, I won't name airlines, but went back online to check the flights out of Kingston and Jamaica, the flights tripled in price. Let me tell you what I'm telling you. If you want out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the price is 3 times what they've been charging. Okay? We'll talk about that later. I got screenshots, and we'll talk about that later.
Are they letting people in the country? I thought they're only evacuating people out of the country.
I don't know the story on that yet.
Right. Yeah, I don't think they're letting no one in. Only rescue people. I think.
Rescue people. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see that situation. So anyway, let's go over there. We're gonna go.
Yes, let's do that. Let's go. We're gonna go to Longwood Estate, which is maybe like a block or two.
Longwood Estates. Okay. Yeah.
So let's
Does she know we're doing this morning right now?
Yes, I told her we're gonna go there as soon as we put up the internet on the beaker. We're gonna get there. So we're gonna try to get there. But we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
So if you're watching, Renee. Yeah.
We're heading over to your grandparents' house right now.
We're gonna make this happen. So stick around.
Yeah, stick around. We're doing that now. Also, yeah, and then we'll go do that, and I'll come back. Okay.
Let's. I drive with you.
Huh? No, I got it. I got another situation. Get on this other side. Get in the back seat right here because it's full, and then I've got it. May have you hold this other thing, and I've got to get that other melt going too. Right. So another thing that happened, I can tell you this morning. I'll let him hold the phone. Another thing that was interesting. I got Starlink on the dashboard. We got a heavy dew here this morning, so I can't tape it to the top of the car. Got heavy dew. Guess what my speed is on this? I got 350 meg up download and about 40 to 50 meg download. That's inside the car with about a 20 millisecond latency, which is like unbelievable. Garfield, I'm gonna hand you the phone, and if you like, and then you can. Or do you need to figure out where the house is over there?
Yeah, hold on.
I'll let you do that, and I'll navigate.
Can you mount it up?
Huh?
Can you mount it real quick?
The phone?
Yeah.
You want me out the front or in the back?
No, can you mount it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can mount it. So anyway, yeah, we can do that. And let's see here. You want it pointed inside or outside, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, you can mount it right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing? You see the video?
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, here we go.
So let me get in touch with Renee on the phone. And then she could.
We'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, I soon come back. Yeah, Renee.
We're going to the
leaving-
family's house right now.
Oh,
We'll be
over
back
there
in
right
5
now.
minutes.
I might get cut off until I connect back on his network.
I will see you again.
Yeah, hold on there. So, I should have put you on. Okay, you don't have to be on video anyway. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me call her. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay, I do that now.
Garfield draws better than enough.
All right. Bye.
There's my front. Got a little. Good morning. He's crying. What's going on this morning, goat? Is he happy? He's not happy. He's making a little mouth sound. They got bamboo area open. Yeah, that's what I understand. We're
We'll make this left.
Garfield's just gonna be with me for a few minutes here. We're gonna do this, connect this family. Next, talk to their grandparents here, about a block away. They hadn't been able to reach nobody because there's no power. There's no communications. There's no gas station. We stopped at gas station. We stopped it yesterday to get Garfield some gas. It's out of gas. 1 hour after we got our gas, it's out. There's no gas.
Hold on, hold on. Go ahead. I think it's this turn right here.
You think it's the next road?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's this one. So make
Okay.
a left here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's this turn right here.
Yeah, Eastwood.
Yeah,
There it
Longwood
is.
Estates.
Yeah, Longwood
Yep, this-
Estates. Here
yep,
we are.
this one
So we're
right
going
here.
to Longwood Estates.
And then she gave me a picture of the house. It's 13. So
Okay, got it. So we're going to go here and look at house numbers. So, okay, there it is. There's 10 or 70. Is that 10 or 70? Looks like 70. Yep. You tell me. You look on your side. I'm looking on this side, trying to find some numbers on the gates here. Let's see here. I know the house number, but this guy know maybe? He'll ask this
hold
guy.
on. Oh yeah.
Ask
Hold
him.
on. What am I gonna? Brother. Yeah, man. I was part 13 Longwood. We wanna reunite our family together. 13 Longwood Estate. She sent me the picture of the house. Hold on.
Do you know where house 13
There it
is? Where's that located?
There it is right here.
We're trying to reunite a family.
She said this
We're
is
trying to
Longwood
reunite
Estate,
a
right?
family.
Yeah, but it's further on.
It's further around.
Yeah. This house is
Around the corner?
Not on this way.
It just goes straight ahead.
Okay.
Okay, he thinks the house is on the corner.
It's on the right or your left.
Hey, he says, listen to this guy. He says the house is on the corner down here.
Phone right now,
Uh-huh.
I think you'd find this on your left.
Hey, talk to this guy across here. He knows where exactly where it's at.
This is yellow scheme.
Yeah.
But you're in Longwood. So you're gonna go straight all the way around. When you go all the way around, someone will be able to assist you better and give you a straight direction because this is on the main road.
Okay. So,
Yes, but it's definitely not in this community here.
Okay.
No, it's further around.
So drive around.
Go
Okay.
straight, no turns.
Straight through.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you get out of that? Most of these houses.
Yeah. Just continue all the way around. I got
Okay.
the picture. Continue, go.
Keep going straight.
Yep.
Wow.
Morning, sir.
Oh, other side.
Yeah, keep going, yeah.
I know.
The road gonna look that way.
You want me to ask this guy? You think it's way back here?
Yeah, we could ask these people. Hold on. Yeah, yeah.
So this estate goes way back in here, didn't it? It's pretty deep. Let's see. What? I think these.
No, it's not this. Go ahead.
You sure? Oh man, the road. We're still in Santa Cruz, people. We're still in Santa Cruz. We're trying to reunite a family from the States to their grandparents here. They're 2 or 3 blocks west of Garfield's house. We're almost to the end of the road here, bud. Oh, man.
Yes, this is Garfield trying to find your mom. Yeah, hold on. Go, keep going, don't stop. Yeah, I'm trying to find your mom house. You don't mind I put you on video so we could see, or you could see the house. Yeah.
This says welcome to Barber Heights. We're in a different edition now.
Continue. Yeah, let this car go.
It says we're entering Barber Heights, another edition.
Hold on, it's up the street.
Good morning, guys. We're trying to find a house.
All right, let's do. I'm gonna send a request. It's coming in.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I see you. Okay, so let me put the video around. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
You're right at this house.
So sorry.
Yeah, you
What
should be
asses
on
go-
this lane.
Huh? I know. You want to ask these guys here? Garfield.
To the entrance coming. Come. She live closer to the entrance coming in off of Longwood.
Do you know where
Estate?
House 13 is?
Yes.
13.
Yes.
This is Longwood Estate, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No man. Longwood Estate is over there, sir.
This scheme where you come through here, that is
Longwood Estate.
But the whole area is
Oh,
Longwood.
so we're looking for 13 Longwood Estate. It's up the road. It's 13, number 13.
That is it, yeah, that means it's back same place.
All right, let's make a U-turn.
Okay.
But hold on, you down in line with the person?
Yeah, man.
Hello?
This lady.
Hi.
Is in yellow scheme is?
Yes.
Okay, alright. You're going to turn back right down there, sir?
Uh-huh.
Where you
Yeah,
see
go
the
that
yellow?
side, you know, so if you want to
Yeah, man. I don't think.
Yeah, man, I want to someone go. So
Yeah,
But man,
We'll go down there. We'll find it. It's back in the neighborhood back there. It's 13.
we're going to turn
Yeah.
and come. It's up on your right or your left.
Yep. What it is it's like a normal housing. It's you got what you got to do. It's going to be that sector. So that's how they're numbered. But yeah. So
Hold on there. What's your name, man?
Dania.
Dania. Hold on there, Dania. We're going to find her.
we're fine.
We're in here. We're in here. So we're going back out to the yellow scheme. Alright, hold on. I think see that space for this guy to come in here.
Huh?
I think, yeah, but hold
What?
on here.
What?
Yeah.
I'm full. I got to unload everything in order to get. I mean, we're packed.
It's alright. We park
Yeah.
here.
What's your power?
Yeah.
What's your power
What's
unit?
your power?
Yep.
I just want to squeeze them in. They're more easier to find.
Yeah, that's easy.
Alright.
We just want to-
Come on in.
We're trying to bring on another passenger with us. Yeah, we're good. The car's packed because I'm heading
Back
back northwest, and
home
so got the car's totally packed. These are not very big cars here. Like, it's, so we're gonna go, he's local, is gonna show us. Now watch for these canyon potholes. Or,
We're going back out, Dana.
Okay.
when she drives into the distance, she can tell you how many blocks and then go left or right. I mean, if she's,
This guy knows. So.
okay, he knows, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you do is you pick up a local and they'll tell you where to go. Yep.
Thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna extend my stay too. I'm supposed to be back in the state next week, so I might have to extend to
Okay.
another week.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that the airports are open.
but what they're opening for? Are people coming in the country, or are they just open for people going out?
I think at least the normal
Yeah,
airport.
they're open, but they're open. But,
Commercial.
oh, commercial. Okay. So they're probably
Yeah.
bringing in flights for rescue, and
Yeah, rescue flights are coming in.
yeah, they're probably only rescue flight coming in, and the people who trapped going out, maybe. Okay. Oh, you Renee, you have a Georgia number.
And she asked her
Yes,
she's
I live
Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
Me too.
This is the end of the estate,
Where
you know,
in
from
Atlanta?
out.
Litonia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm by Druid Hill.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah,
it's
I
in
know where
here.
you're at.
Is he
This
telling
is the
turn?
scheme, but we're just looking for the number and the.
What's he telling
So-
you, Jordan?
She says it's. Hold on, let me get up.
Turn,
Hold
yes,
on.
sir, turn, yes.
Turn here?
Turn, yes, sir.
Turn here.
She says it's when we're coming out from. It's
Yeah. It's on the left or what?
It's on the right if you're going to the entrance.
The unit number's 13.
It's an orange house.
it's an orange
Orange.
house.
Okay. Go this. When you go, you see that this is part 6.
It's 46.
Yeah, my daughter live here, sir.
So
But
when
you
you-
hear me
What
going,
color
but
is
we
the
have
house?
to- huh?
Oh, it's
Well,
a-
man, this can carry right back.
It's
on.
an orange house.
It's a what?
Orange.
Orange. Okay.
Turn.
Make this right.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
This right there.
Okay. Yellow, green. There's an orange one right there.
This one say
On the
we-
right.
We soon find it.
There's one on the right here. It's orange. Kind of orangey color. Let's see if this is right. This,
There is a house with some solar panel right behind. This house right there. See that house?
No, it's a one-story house.
is she on
It's a
video?
one-story.
Can you see? Is she on
Yeah,
video?
she's on video.
Can she see this
You
house?
live near onto the payfield?
No, it's
There's 26. There it is. 26. So we're on the right track. We got to go around the bend here, which is about what we talked about before. Okay, we're on the right here. It's
13 is on that side now.
so you're right around the
because,
corner here.
This is the other side going out.
Okay, so we need to go back.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're going out to the front.
yeah, go
Just
out.
a minute.
Entrance.
Yeah. Jeff,
Yeah.
go out to the front. It's out that way.
Okay.
Because this is where you're coming from.
There's 20. So we're counting down. Okay, there's 20. That's got to be 19 here on the corner. I'm gonna turn the corner and we'll start cutting back the other way.
What you think?
This is
Oh,
19.
stop.
Huh?
No, you should stop at the stop sign
Remember the crossing. I don't know.
Okay, gotcha.
and be on this side, the left. Yep.
Yeah. The time now.
Slow.
Yeah.
The left is here.
It's none of these right here.
There's 58. Those numbers are high. 58. Those high numbers. We got to go over here, guys. One more. It's right here. It's gonna be on this
It's on
street
this
right here.
side.
It's gonna be this street. Maybe not. It's cul-de-sac. We're real close. I can tell
Let
you
me
that.
ask somebody. Let me get up.
That's
This one. This one.
That's it.
Okay, right here. It's
That's
right
it.
here.
This is the house. We found it.
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
she said
so
that's her house.
let's go
Mr.
reunite.
Clark house.
Okay, just a minute,
Yeah,
guys.
Mr. Clark.
Okay, let me turn around because I got
I
people
want-
leaving. Just a minute. Don't leave. There's cars coming. Just a minute. Let me get on past this guy, and we're gonna
People
reunite the
leaving.
family. Hang on just a second.
Is Mr. Clark? Renee?
Yeah, that's my stepfather.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're here.
We'll turn around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It look like
At the back here.
it look like your roof is intact. Is the roof
Yeah,
still intact?
Yeah, the roof's intact.
Everything.
I kept our clothes on this side here.
Okay.
Just park close here.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna park right here.
I'm gonna park right here. How about if I just pull up? I'm gonna pull up the driveway. That way I'm out of the way. Okay, they got a nice property here. It's all intact. Everything looks great. Okay, I'll just do that, and then I'm gonna put this in park. I'll let you, Garfield, go up to the door and,
Yes.
we'll,
Let me go get them up the door.
No damage.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll. Oh my God.
How you doing?
The other name. Good morning.
We got Daniel here on the phone for you. Yeah, his stuff coming through the door right now, Daniel.
What man?
Yeah, I'll be able to stop the people there.
There he comes.
And then when we over.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm Garfield. Garfield, yeah, man. I'm here already.
He lives in 2 blocks away. I'm Jeff Petrosky, Storm Chaser.
This is Jeff, the storm chaser.
Yeah. I'm the weather guy, Storm Chaser.
Oh.
And
So we're communicating through Starlink, right, on the car there, right? It's on the
Yeah.
dashboard. So we're able to. She sent us a message last night. Find my grandparents. They're very close to Garfield's house, right?
Yeah.
So we got up this morning, got the message, and Garfield reached out to her, and so we're reuniting you guys.
Oh, them
Anyway, we'll let them have their private time. So it's
that's wonderful, Jeff.
uh-huh.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Come here.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Levy.
Levy. Thank
Yeah,
you, Mr.
Courtney.
Levy. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for
I
help.
live in this neighborhood right here, Courtney.
Yeah?
I will never forget you. I keep in
You
touch
live
with
here?
you. Yeah, man. I live.
He lives over here.
Contemporary right there.
I know when you go back out and
Yes.
go up there.
Yes. That's where I live.
This
The
is my
fir-
community.
Okay.
Yeah, me born and
Come
grew.
see me. Come
Okay.
see me. Let me tell you where to find me.
Yeah.
When you come in the lane right there, that you know,
Yeah.
the third house
On the right hand.
on the left.
Okay.
It's the house that with
Mr. Kelly.
No, it's the house that in front of the politician yard.
Okay. Me find out, man.
Yeah, it's on the.
The third house on the left.
No, it's on the house on the left.
Okay.
The
Go
only,
in here.
Yes, the only house with solar panel.
Me
You'll
see, me
find it.
find out, man. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Okay.
All right.
Alright,
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you guys.
Yeah, so
We'll talk about as power. We've seen a few more helicopters fly over late yesterday from the Jamaican government. Haven't heard back from the U.S. government yet on what's the next step. But anyway, things will ramp up. Again, I'm still waiting for official word. There are many countries contributing, bringing aid in, both at Kingston and Montego Bay. As you guys have experienced the last couple of days, the roads to get from point A to point B are extremely treacherous, long. It takes 4 to 5 times longer than you would think to drive 5-10 miles. It takes you 2 or 3 hours. Traffic, the roads tore up. Mudslides, wars. I know that U.S. has got multiple teams, search and rescue. They're kind of like priority teams, like urban search and rescue. We need urban search and rescue teams, especially where the storm surge was. The storm surge was, my estimate, and again, I didn't get in the hardest hit area either. It's probably about 5 meters, 15 feet. So you had, at Black River, you had that tremendous storm surge that blasted through all the buildings and knocked the buildings down. And so the Black River deal was like a double whammy. They had the extreme storm surge, extreme wind. So that area is super catastrophic from 2 reasons. There is a full-blown humanitarian crisis unfolding. It's getting worse by the hour all across western Jamaica. The power's out. Probably, my estimate, by the western third, western 40% of Jamaica is without power. You find a few gas stations open for a limited amount of time till they run out of fuel and supplies. But as the biggest, one of the biggest problems is that, as you can see, is people don't have communication. That's because power's out, cell service batteries drain. As soon as power starts getting restored and you start getting the cell towers back up and operational in different regions, and all these areas are rural, right? And you do have some bigger areas. Yeah, we're trying to make it to Westmoreland. I'm gonna try, guys. I got limited amount of fuel. There's no fuel. There's no water. There's nothing, right? I mean, I'm 3/4 of a tank, and that's it. As utilities slowly come back on over the next 2 or 3 weeks, I can tell you just from I try to show you on a map, but basically if you take straight north-south from Santa Cruz and go to the North Shore, just take the island from Santa Cruz westward, the damage is heavy to catastrophic. If you just take the western third of Jamaica, pretty much assume that either roofs are off. I can tell you from the power infrastructure scene, I'm not an expert on Jamaica power grid here. Most of the power grid west of me is on the ground. We're talking about rebuilding the entire power grid of Western Jamaica. Guys, that is months. They're going to need linemen from all over the world to come here. This is a gargantuan undertaking. And I've seen gargantuan undertakings before, right? But this is the western third, probably the western third of Jamaica's power grid is probably gonna have to be rebuilt. As well as the infrastructure, roads, water. In my limited area, I've seen probably 50 landslides. Washouts of the roads, gravels, roads missing on the side of mountains. There's communities trapped. There's many communities are isolated across Western Jamaica. It's the locals, it's Jamaicans helping Jamaicans. That's basically what they're doing here. That's how they're surviving. They're very resilient people. Of any country I've been to, any disaster I've been to, the one thing that Jamaicans have shown me is how resilient they are and how they don't ask for anything. In the midst of their house being gone, their families are outside, no food, no water. They ask for nothing. They're happy to be alive. They're very rejoiceful people, and Jamaicans are extremely strong, very resilient. They just need help. They need shelter, they need water, and they need power. The basic things of life. So we're trying to do our part, and I know people are responding. Me being American, I want things to happen now. And I realize when you start talking about moving task force and thousands of people and thousands, hundreds and hundreds of cargo planes full of equipment, it takes time to assemble that, get that together, logistics, getting things shipped, getting things here. Once it's on the ground here, getting distributed to the countryside. I said this 5 days ago, and I'm gonna integrate it again. I said 5 days ago, if it made Cat 5 and wherever it tried to cross Jamaica, I said we're going to have about a 30-mile wide from the South Shore to the North Shore of a total disaster, right? An epic disaster, catastrophic damage. And I said 5 days ago, 3 days before the hurricane landfall, I said it's going to have to be a global response to help Jamaica. This is before the hurricane even made here. This is not my first rodeo. And I stay by this again.
Okay,
We're
ready.
Ready. Okay, we need hundreds of helicopters here. And what would help us the best, I'm telling you, what makes the most sense to me right at this point, is you have Chinook helicopters, bring a task force in that's nearby with Chinook helicopters, and let's start airlifts, both bring food and water to the remote areas. That's one thing. And then while you land to take the food and water there, you can carry the people out that are trying to get off these mountain areas and to an area Jamaicans don't want to leave Jamaica. I can tell you that. They want to stay where they're at. That's their culture. They've been here. They don't want to leave their homes and their neighborhoods. They want to stay there, but they need shelter in the meantime until things get back where they can move back here. So we basically just need airlifts from out of the affected area to areas that have power, whether it be Kingston or somewhere on the island where at least there's some limited services where they can get out of shelter, get out of the heat, and have food, water, and medical attention. right? That's really what we need. And Chinook helicopters, to me, make the most sense. It's going to be the most effective, cost the least amount of money, and have the highest, the biggest impact, the quickest impact is what we need, right? So anyway, and search teams, and we need civil engineers, structural engineers for buildings. I've got buildings that have been washed out underneath, or 3-story, 4-story buildings all around this area. I haven't even made it to the hardest builds where the water undermining the foundation of the buildings, and buildings are cantilevered, are hanging in the air. I know there's high probability at some point, whether it's another big rainstorm, another big, wind, you're going to start having buildings collapse. I'm telling you that I'm a builder. I understand structural stuff, right? So I'm talking about buildings are compromised in many areas, not just on the coast, but inland from the intense flash flooding, intense mudslide. They've undermined the roads, the infrastructure, and the foundations of these buildings are undermined. There's literally, I can walk underneath the foundations of these 3-story buildings. If that and civil engineers, you know what I'm talking about, right? They're cantilevered out. There's nothing underneath the buildings. They're just hanging in the air. So these are the kind of problems we have here. That's just one of thousands of problems we've got here. So those kind of things we need to talk about. So anyway, so I'm taking Garfield back. I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna try to make my way to Westmoreland. They basically cut their path in there last night late, and we'll see if I can get in. We'll see how it works, and we kind of go from there. So anyway, yeah, the Prime Minister's given another 24 hours for clearing. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So that makes sense. Yeah, it's a monumental task, right, to clear this. It's extremely hard. But what I can tell you is the Jamaican people are saving themselves, right? I can tell you, I'm boots on the ground here. Jamaican people are saving themselves. And every time a helicopter goes by, everybody stops what they're doing down at Black River and those areas. And everybody stops what they're doing, they're walking, and everybody stops and they look at the helicopters like, who is that? Are they going to help us, right? That's what they do. That's what they're doing here. They're looking for help. So that's my message right now. I got to take Garfield back to his house, and then I'm going to start my journey west-northwest, and we'll see how the day unfolds, right? That's it. I mean, that's it from Western Jamaica. So I'm going to make my way slowly up to hopefully get a flight out Sunday out of Montego Bay. And we'll see how things go as we go take our adventure northwest and go into more communities and more people and find, just trying to reunite people, right? So we got Starlink, and we get into Westmoreland and people, then we can help reunite more people, right? That's what it's about. But anyway, over the coming weeks, as power gets restored and the cell source gets back up, more and more people will get reunited, right? So we had this message that came to us last night. They're exactly right nearby. So we said, okay, it's right over here, 2 blocks over, and let's reunite this family this morning. So that's what we're doing. So I said, I got to find Garfield and see if he took off or where he's at, and then I'm going to get back on the road. Give me a second here. Is Garfield back there? Oh, is he Garfield? You got solar too. He's about solar guy, electrician. Oh wow, he's got. Do you mind if I film? No, you got. Okay. So he's got solar and a solar backup too. Yeah, you got to have solar, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so
why don't you tell us about your system here? What kind of system you have here, and how many kilowatts and backup battery you have, and those kind of things?
The batteries, there are 2 batteries.
Yes.
And they're 10 each.
Yes.
10 each. This is
10K each?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, 2
so
batteries.
that's 20.
Yep.
And the inverter is 8.
Yep. 8.
So
Yep.
you can take an X battery.
yes. And how many panels you have on your roof?
And I have 12 panels.
20 panels, I see.
12 at the big.
What? Is it 550 watt?
Yeah, the big one.
So he's got like 10,000, 20,000 kilowatt.
No, the panel probably, those panel probably.
No, he's about 10,000 kilowatts, so excuse me. 20 times 5 is 10,000 kilowatt, roughly.
Call it 5 because it's 4 and some.
It's I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Okay, you say you have 550 each, 550
Yeah.
times what? How much panels up there?
12.
Oh, I think
You
it's
got
20.
6,600.
6,000. Yeah, 6,000.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because when I said I had 1 battery.
Me too.
And then
You
they
can't do
said it was excess. the energy was, I lost a lot of energy because there's.
So you need more to store it.
So they were saying I should go to JPS. But after checking out what JPS, what is the requirement for JPS, it doesn't make sense.
Right, because you're not going to make the money back.
No.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense
because store it and use it.
you have to pay. You have to get to OUR and all those stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so I said it doesn't make sense. So what I did, I just buy an X battery, which I had to get it from China. I imported it from China. Yes, so it comes down and then I get the guy install it.
Yep.
And so we're good to go.
Wow.
Yeah, because right now we're here and they have a deep freeze here and so on. I use this to help the people because like people would come and say why they want some meat to store and they were
Yes.
So time like this, so I just do it for them.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. Yeah,
you know, and I have a few ice in there that in case somebody need ice,
yes,
I can give them a ice and
yes.
so. So it's really because if even you know was out there, I had a charging port put up there.
Yes.
And to
That
assist
freezer
people.
come from Texas?
I don't know. I see Texas on it, but, and the US flag are there too. So it could be.
it could be.
Yeah, could be a sticker or something. Yeah, it's cool. So Texas is helping. You got this. Well, it was great meeting you. I'm glad that you got reunited with your
Same here.
the family members, and we're glad we're able to help out. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing.
Yes, sir. Thanks much.
Yeah, man. So we keep in touch. Just
Yes,
summarize.
I'm going to do the investigations.
His name is Twister Chaser.
That was it, like,
Twister Chaser. Yeah.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
So
Twister Chaser.
I listen. Whenever time we have,
We'll subscribe.
Yeah.
whenever time we have the well, not
Internet,
start,
the
because
internet.
the internet. You have to wait till whenever time we have internet, and we can.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Have a
Yes.
great. Thank you.
Jeff, let's
Bye bye.
go.
Bye bye. Garfield, I gotta figure. I always want to go on the left side like an American car, and it's the right side, right? I gotta get that left and right down. Okay.
I'll hold the phone, Jeff, if you don't mind.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Put that back on Garfield. Okay, got this. Got the seatbelt on so it doesn't
And
bang
watch
me.
out, there's a van behind you, and there's a little drop off right here. So
But
wait until he moves. Wait until he moves. Okay, you're good. Come back now, Jeff.
Okay.
Come right back. You got it. You got it.
Okay. So we got some grandparents and family
So
reunited.
at the stop sign, you're gonna make a right to go back
Yes,
to the
yes.
house. But
Back to
you're
your
gonna stay in
house.
your left lane this time.
And the yes, yes.
Go right over to your left.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go this way. Okay.
And put your turn signal on. You're gonna make a left turn. Put your right turn. Put your signal on.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Right here?
Yep.
Yep, got you.
Let's watch out for this guy.
Yep.
And watch out
There's,
for
I
that
know there's
other
multiple
guy
cars coming.
down.
I know. There's multiple cars coming. We got it. This guy
go.
go. That guy go. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's why. That's fine. That's Starlink's gonna drop. Because there's our other friend.
Hold on there.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, man. We are line up for this one. Yeah, we're line up something. And then now there's some more clean up and all that. So we're there and I need those.
Yeah, we can put my granite now, fair house.
Yeah, man, that's good, man. Yeah, that's good. Look at him.
Jeff,
Jeff.
safe trip over, man, and everything.
Thank you, buddy.
Great work, bro. Keep it up. I saw
Thank
this
you.
video last night.
Thank
I
you so much.
subscribed and stuff, same
Thank
way.
you so much.
1-3, man. I do you right. I appreciate you.
We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, too.
I know. Thank you so much.
All right, Jeff.
Take care, man. All right?
Thank you very much.
All right, guys.
That was he's your neighbor, right? One of your neighbors.
One of my neighbor.
Huh?
He's one of my neighbor.
Yeah, yeah, he's one of the. Yeah, he gave me a heart sign and said, "Thank you so much for helping us, and we love you." Well, Garfield, I wish I had your driving skills.
Yeah,
On Jamaica.
right.
Most people know in America that a journey can get just about anywhere really quick and get it done. But here is it's a little bit more challenging. A little bit, watch things and take things very slow and easy and those kind of things.
You could reverse in and
Oh, I got to ask you something. I'm going to mute it here, and then we got to. So, the part, talked to Maria's wife and him, and I said, "Take care, Garfield. See you soon, buddy." I asked him. I said, "Well, now that we've been hanging around for 3 or 4 days and everything, how would you? What's a good nickname for me?" And he says, He goes, I called you Mr. Stormy. I said, why is that? He said, because when it gets, he goes, when the hurricane was coming in, he goes, man, you were focused like he goes, man, you're like a, he called me because you're like focused like a bird dog. He goes, I never seen anybody so intense. I may head that way. I won't get off the island at the earliest till Sunday. Okay, so that's the deal. Thank you. Bye, guys. And so anyway, that's plan. So we're gonna make our way west toward Westmoreland Parish. We'll see. Bye, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye. Since all the neighbors saying bye. Word spreads really fast in the community when you're here. Anybody's here helping. And bye. And they, like I said, it's Jamaicans helping Jamaicans, which you would expect. But this is it's a different kind of level that you. It's hard to explain. I get some air on. It's get a couple things taken care of here real quick. Try to a little bit more air. So it's basically Jamaicans taking care of Jamaicans. And what I mean by that is that all these communities are isolated by themselves. They're cutting their self out of the roads, the paths. It's neighbor cutting branches off the neighbor's house, dragging them to the field, driving them down the street. If there's wires and stuff, people are cutting the wires loose so people can get through the street. It's basically, it's just everyday people that live here that are doing 99% of the work. They're basically saving themselves, and I really mean that. Jamaican people are just saving themselves. They're not waiting for, hey, we're going to sit here and cry and not do anything. No, they're literally. This morning I was woke up from John across the street, which he's worked nonstop since the hurricane, trying to get his house back normal. At 6 a.m., the first light here, the chainsaws were going. He was pole sawing. He was cutting huge limbs off his tree across the street, and that's what he was doing. And so I got up and started getting around and getting coffee going. And anyway, took a shower and got all that stuff done, and started packing, making my way back toward Montego Bay. Like I said, when you go out west here, the damage is extremely bad. A lot of landslides, lots of landslides. It's I was watching one of the Fox reporters last night. Had the same plea, same message I've been telling people yesterday. His comment was, he goes, this is like, as he described it, it's like Haiti, Katrina, Hurricane Sandy. Take the worst disasters in America, or really anywhere in North America, the world, and you combine all of them together, and it's 10 times worse than all that combined. It's unbelievable how much stuff is here that they got to deal with, right? You know, roads are those kind of things, right? So here's the adventure is starting now. So I'm heading west. So we'll see. It's going to be a long, treacherous road here. Okay, the station has gas. There's a long line for gas here, and I've got 3/4 tank, enough to get there. So there's probably a couple hundred cars here because they've got backup generator or a little bit of gas, and electric's not on. It's just backup generator, right? So that's what's happening. And then as people get food and water, they're using water remains, a cart, a wheelbarrow. It's a wheelbarrow. It's loaded full of some groceries and water, and they're taking it back no, there's no power. People need to understand, probably the western third of Jamaica may be without power for months, because it's totally, the infrastructure across western Jamaica is on the ground. A lot of it's not here. And Santa Cruz, you'll see the telephone poles up. right? The power's just out. But once you get west of Santa Cruz, it is super catastrophic to the point that every pole's on the ground, every transmission line crissacross the country out here. Montego Bay, south of the Black River, it pretty much figure it's gonna be months before power's back on, north-south. From Montego Bay to Black River, it's kind of, I'm just on the very edge of the catastrophic stuff here, right? I mean, and as you go west here, you see how crazy it gets immediately as I come in. Good morning, Canada. Gotta take it slow and easy over the holes and bumps and things. Good morning. Thank you for the tip there. W. Thorpe, Travelers, I appreciate the tip. Yeah. I'm trying to stay on the left. I always try to break right, though. Trading football, basketball, sports, and storage chasing, you always try to break right? Instead of break left, you go into the eye of the tornado, and you break right, you get away from it and get the other side. I called Garfield, I called him Mr. G. Man, you talk about a guy, look, I'm hyper, and he's calm, but I will tell you, and all the driving yesterday, if somebody gets rude, not at us, but if somebody does something not right, he makes sure he makes it right. But he got out of the car 10 or 15 times yesterday, intersections, different places, and said, he became basically traffic cop at the intersection multiple times yesterday. And if there's a dispute in front of us going down, he would jump in and, being local and knows how to talk the language, is very firm, and said, this is what we need to do in backing up cars, making cars go around other cars, so we could unclog intersections. He's a master at that here, right? So I'm going to greatly miss him today. So he would, there's no phone numbers, there's no hotels, websites up there. I know there's hotels that they don't, I do not have a place to stay at Montego Bay. We'll see if I can make it there today. We're heading northwest to west, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, no, I do chase winter storms. It's not far in the sense of how far it is, like distance. It might be, I don't know, 50 kilometers, 80 kilometers, but the issue is, or problem, issue, however you want to word it, becomes where it takes so much time to get from point A to point B. That's what the issue is, right? It just takes an enormous amount of time to go to those places, and that's what I don't think people understand. It's just it takes an enormous amount of time and effort to get from point A to point B, and that's what is time consuming, right? If it was a normal road, if it was a 2-lane asphalt road, good condition, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. The conditions we're in right now, 2 to 3 hours if you're lucky. Okay, it takes 3 to 5 times longer to get from point A to point B, and that's not improving because more and more people are pouring in for resources and help, and so as more people come here to rescue and help, and family members. There's a lot of people coming from different parts of the island, right? They have family members maybe went to Jamaica to the hurricane to get out of the path. They're coming back to their families and the area that they left, and that's why you're going to see more and more traffic's going to pick up more and more as we continue to through this recovery. People digging out of the mud, out of the street. It's very intense here. Right. Just to my left, there's about a foot of mud on the side streets that wash through this area. This is downtown Santa Cruz. Yeah. Yeah, about 70 kilometers to Mo Bay. Yeah, so in normal conditions that, you know, an hour, 50 minutes, hour. So today is just slowly make my way over to there, just go with the flow of traffic, and I'm sure we'll uncover a lot of different things today. This is what's going on here. There's somebody's they're pulling mud out of that store. It's filled full of mud, and this is what's happening. You look at the mud, all the stores, all the hotels. This is Santa Cruz. Mud's 3 to 4 feet deep from rock slides and water. We had an intense, catastrophic flash flood here in Santa Cruz. Intense flash flood, and that's what happened. Haven't had a chance to worry about the Blue Mountain right now. I didn't stock up on it. I do have a coffee cup this morning in Blue Mountain that Garfield and his wife shared. So I've got my allotment for the day. Got the 2 instance standard strength hot boiling water, and pour the instant in, and you're good to go. So you see here, it's not aid per se. It's basically, again, it's local Jamaicans helping local Jamaicans, and they're literally building. They're digging. They're literally digging. They're cutting paths out of their cities. They're isolated. They're digging their way out of the mud and the debris by shovel, wheelbarrow and shovel. The city streets, you don't see. There's a few plows and stuff over here, but they're digging their way out, and somebody has extra gas, they give this person so they can run their generator, so they can pump water out of the stores or turn something on for a little bit to help the community. And this is what they're doing all over Jamaica. It's Jamaicans helping saving Jamaicans, and that's what they're doing. They're out waiting for other people to, hey, come save me. It's like they're doing the best they can, and that's what they're doing. They do have scattered shelters around the country, and there's a map they can Google and look at those. The night before the hurricane hit, when I checked it, I didn't check all of them. I didn't have a chance to check 10% of them, but the ones out west here, most of them were not open that I could tell. I'm on A2 heading west out of Santa Cruz. A2 West out of Santa Cruz, heading in the general direction of Westmoreland area. So see, there's residents. Thank you. There's residents there, and they're basically taking debris flow and in 5-gallon buckets. You just witnessed it. We just drove up on it, and they're filling the holes in the road so people don't hit the roads that were undermined or water washout from the landslides and the intense flash flooding. So you get in these areas, you got to watch what the cars in front of you are doing, and they signal, they're flashing their lights. We've got power line grid down here. See these heavy power lines? The more I go west here, the more extreme the damage is going to be. And I can tell you, if any of my U.S. counterparts on the weather side know, or any of the followers, I've been seeing Landsat images before and after, like at Black River and those. If we've done a scan across the entire north-south across Jamaica, or Jamaica somebody's done the high-risk, quarter kilometer or 1 kilometer grid difference between before and after shot of just the island, the deforestation of the area. Please send that to me privately, or send me a link if it's out yet today. I know they got those images in that are underway in the in certain locations down on Black River. The number one need, well, it's I don't know where to start. I could you have to check out the Jamaican building codes and things, but I'll tell you what, if I was a U.S. builder, contractor, whether it be residential, commercial contractor, I would be moving to Jamaica. I'd be starting a construction company, and you probably have 10 to 15 years worth of work to do, at least. And I would focus on earthquake-proof, hurricane-proof, solar backup, solar supplied, grid supplied, solar supply. Yep, that's exactly what I'd be doing. The other issue here, what the locals tell me, and one of the engineers I interviewed yesterday at Black River, he said, we don't need food and water. He said, we've got that. They got the fruit and those kind of things here. What we need is we need building supplies, metal, the roofing, the sheet metal on all these residential houses. The standard corrugated sheet metal is what they use. That's what they use here. That's what they need. It really, that's what they desperately need. Sheet metal. They need tarps. I said 1 million tarps. It's the list just goes on and on and on. Think about, your roof being blown off, all the things you need for that. Underlayment, decking shield underneath, waterproofing, to do it back right? They're in bad need of anything like that, in any kind of building supplies. They're extremely bad need of, right? It's just very hard to get, very expensive, and those kind of things. So we're continuing our way west here. And I can tell you, each day goes by, it's getting better and better, in a sense of the roads, more roads are getting cleared out, right? Lacovia, said that right, Lacovia is where I'm on right now, and I'm gonna be heading up to Holland Bamboo, which is where the bamboo trees are over the road for like 10 miles. I filmed that the other day when they were at about 12 hours before landfall. And very beautiful. It was very beautiful. with him up, and we talked about that, what was going to happen. And as he was right again, he says, Jeff, with the hurricane through here, goes, all the bamboo's this road will be 100% impassable for days because it will have to cut about 10 miles of this bamboo out. And it's very strong, very healthy, and it's very, it'll take an enormous amount of work on it to get the road clear. And it did. And I didn't see it, but I know they had teams on it for about 2 days solid, about 20 to 30 people on it solid just to clear the road. Okay, here's where we have a huge landslide. The dirt gravel mud is up about 4 feet to 5 feet over the road here. And this is what we have to do. We have to climb up the road slowly because it's got boulders and rocks, and it's what we have to do. Good morning.
Morning.
Oh,
Terrible.
it's terrible. Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thank you.
terrible.
It's a family. It's a dad and it looks like these brothers. He looked at me, but you know what? In the midst of the disaster, this mega disaster, the worst in Jamaica's history, the guy had the biggest smile on his face. He had his windows down, he waved at me, had the biggest smile on his face, and that's what's amazing about these Jamaican people is that through all this stuff going on, they still have a smile on their face and they help one another. And when they greet you, and so how are you doing? Good morning, everywhere. I'm in the middle of the mega disaster, and everybody's got great spirit. Obviously, there's people frustrated. At the same time, there's I think they see light at the end of the tunnel because they know there's people out here to help them, right? So anyway. Whoa. And Garfield stayed at his house. Garfield's like me. I got to get back to work. We're extremely busy. I didn't tell you what I do full time. I'm a salesman for Bear and Weather, and I take care of sales across North America, including the Caribbean, with radar sales and Doppler radars and weather storm tracking technology, software displays. We also have EPI data. We have weather apps that broadcast media use, as well as enterprise, government, and utility companies. We have a lot of data for utility companies, very specialized data for them, for the grid, as far as wind loading and ice loading, and where's the highest wind's going to go across your grid at what time. So we have a whole team that does that. So basically, I'm in the weather business. This is software and technology and API data, SDK apps for companies, and that looks kind of dangerous. So anyway, that's what I do full time, and so in between helping people here, I'm helping customers back in the U.S. That need to talk to me. For a lot of times, those are brief conversations about certain things, and that's what we do. So I'm like everybody else. I gotta get to work, pay bills, and get back to things. So we'll try to get out of Jamaica probably on Sunday is the current plan. Subject to change, but that's what I hope. So I'm gonna let this guy, I'm gonna flag him, let him come by, and so we both can pass. He's telling me, come on, thank you. He's telling me to come on, and I don't want to go through the deep mud and rocks because you don't know what's in the debris, and I'd be very, 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 very careful. First, I'm going to try to make it over to Westmoreland. We've had so many requests, thousands of requests to go to Westmoreland area. That's another extremely devastated area. But they also got the utilities cut, you know, lots of traffic, power lines down. Here's a load of lumber. I have no idea where he's going. Looks like he's got 1x4 and maybe some 2x4s on that truck. It's a load of 1x4s. So I got to stop. I can't go over those big, huge, sharp rocks. I got to tell him come on, because these are rocks you do not want to drive over. Those rocks there in front of me, they will slice your tire. Okay, they warn me multiple times. Don't do that. So you gotta, Mr. Stormy. Yeah. At Garfield is one for just incredible people. This person, what I do is I honk, tell them good morning. So you thank the people when they drive by, so that you let them know that thank you for stopping for you, right? And I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. That guy stopped. Now I'm going to stop. There it goes. So there they go. Now, come up to an intersection like this, I pull over and let them squeeze by, and traffic behind me get back to the left-hand lane. So I'm heading west on A2. See where I'm at here. Coming into Lacovia, and then Lacovia Tombstone is next on the list west of me here. I'm continuing toward Holland Bamboo. Holland Bamboo is where I'm headed. That's the general area I'm going. They have done a lot of plowing the road here in debris. You see, there are sections that's opening up now, and then you'll go to an area that's got telephone poles and things on it. Everything from here north, I say total devastation on the mountain ranges. And what I mean by that is the wind, like it basically plowed all the trees down, the forest defoliated, all the leaves, all the foliage. It's brown from here northward. It's brown. All the trees by the millions are on the ground north of me, all through here. I mean, millions of trees are on the ground. All the sky, I gotta let this guy by. So, yeah, up toward Mekati, north of Holland, all those areas, it's total devastation on the ridges north of my location are all brown. It's horrific. Yep. Now I've got to let this team by, and then I'll be able to go by next. Yes, Jamaica indeed, Doppler radar's really bad. I'm going to be working on that for sure. Okay, just a minute. Okay, here's some soldiers coming by. Yeah, I love the Blue Mountain coffee. I'm hooked. That stuff is kick butt. Yep. There's one of the rivers. It's about half full now. It's got lots of floating debris. Up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's what you gotta watch for is all this traffic and that this gas station is open and there's people getting fuel, probably on backup generator. You see there's people go slow here. You got this town has been they're with under umbrellas and they're just getting by. They, from what they tell me, is that once they're here, they don't want to leave, right? They're here. All these people, their families have been here for many, many years. These people, they've had big hurricanes over the years. They know what to expect, but I'm going into a new area I haven't been yet. So this area here, I'm heading to Holland Bamboo, up where the bamboo road covers the road. And so this is new. I haven't not been on this road. I've been on it like 12 hours before the hurricane hit, or 15 hours, probably more exact. On our way back down to, we're in Black River about 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock before it made landfall the next morning. 12 hours before it went through there. We were there. See, as I come west here, this is all brand new for me. I've got heavy to, I've got many rifts off. Those are concrete poles that have been yanked out of the ground. They got the concrete pole on my left there. It looks like it was down the ground about 4 feet, 5 feet on the base of the pole into the ground, and it got ripped out of the ground. This is concrete, not steel. That's a concrete pole, 4 foot. Yep, concrete. The base was 4 foot in the ground. It was ripped out of the ground. Okay. Every concrete pole here is out. This is heavy to catastrophic damage in the sense of heavy damage. A lot of homes right here are concrete. They're center block with concrete reinforced. Some houses under construction. You can see haven't put the coat on it yet. Columbia. This is La Columbia tombstone. So that's the right way to say that. This is what I was telling you about. Infrastructure got to be rebuilt, and it's kind of devastation closer to the eye. We're still not in the center of the eye. The west of here, the damage is going to be worse. We're probably within 10 miles, 5 miles of the eye, 10 miles of the eye. So as we get farther west, the devastation is going to continue to pick up in intensity. See people, there's a lot of laundry hanging on the lines. People are trying to get things back to normal in the midst of total devastation. Bicycle and mopeds, or motorcycles and bicycles and motorcycles both have been probably a favored form of transportation here. Just because it's easy to go around, probably not much to operate it. It's about $2, roughly about $2 a liter here, so about $8 a gallon. This is the school. That is the La Volca Primary School. Has heavy damage. The roof's ripped off and the walls are caved in. The second floor. has a cemetery. It has damage, has headstones turned over because of the wind. As I look from top, I'll look over here on the ridgeline. I'm looking north at the other ridgeline, right through the valley that probably goes down about 300 to 400 feet below this ridgeline. It's think of about a 30 to 40 mile wide lawnmower. I mean, it's just buzzsawed everything, right? If it was concrete, it probably withstood it. The roofs and the trees were no match for the Cat 5. I'm coming into a water area, so this is another landslide water situation. Yeah, everywhere you look, it's water. Landslide. The devastation is getting worse and worse as I go west here. Sheet metal wrapped around buildings, flying through the air. This is West Slovakia. It looks like we got water over the road here. Heading up to Holland Bamboo. I'm still on A2. I'm at West Slovakia on A2. There's a house right beside me here. I got to focus on driving. The concrete walls blown over, busted. Roof ripped off, water. Like I said, I'm just now, there's some 1 foot thick concrete areas that will stand, and then all of a sudden, anything less than that, it's gone. I'm west of Slovakia here. I'm getting into catastrophic damage now. This is probably going to be closer to the center of the eye. Just west of here, trees are absolutely shredded to the bark. They're not only is the green, the leaves gone and the palms and stuff, but you've actually debarked the trees. It's extremely intense winds. When you start debarking trees, that's in stateside, you're probably depending on the tree, and there's a lot of ifs here. What I'm about ready to say, it depends on the softness of the wood and how hard I'm not an expert on Jamaican forestry species and how soft or hard the wood is, so I really can't make a comment, but it would indicate an extremely high wind is what caused this, right? So I would know that, but it's telling you that the wind here was extreme. I don't have this back to Santa Cruz to this extent, as the trees have been debarked. Look at these big, huge trees, and they've been, the skins have been ripped off, right? These trees are probably hundreds of years old, and they've been damaged. Yeah, there's definitely embedded tornadoes. I had funnel clouds go over Santa Cruz when the eye pulled northwest of me, and we had the dryer from the southwest was get too geeky. The southwest winds were going into the bands to the east, northeast, and east, southeast of the center of the eye. There's a car driving, the entire windshield is caved in. So people are driving cars that are basically heavy damage and trying to come out of the damage areas. This is where the bamboo goes over the road. I do have video of this entire, what this looked like 12 hours before it was destroyed. We'll be, in the coming days and weeks, we'll be putting a video together of what happened here. I'm just heading west right now. I'm trying to get out toward Westmoreland. I can tell you, in all my travels, this little bamboo road here is 17 miles long. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. With just natural bamboo over the road. The one side of the bamboo hugged the other side, and there was like a bridge of bamboo you drove through for like 8-10 miles here. About 10 kilometers, let's call it 5 to 10 kilometers. It's absolute just. And you'll see little fruit stands. People would come under the shade. This was cool. It'd be like 15-20 degrees cooler than the outside air. It provided massive shade. Set up, they have fruit stands, and so people drive, and they would come, the locals would come here. It'd be 10 or 15 degrees cooler during the heat of the day, and they sit under the bamboo, and they drink their juices and the fruit, eat their fruit. And it was absolutely just beautiful. It's like you're going through an enchanted forest. Yeah, the entire grove is destroyed. We're just about 1.5 kilometers southeast of Holland bamboo, still on A2 heading northwest. As we go west here, the damage is more intense, more destruction. Going up in elevation as well, which leads up, induce higher wind speeds from the hurricane when it made landfall. Once you have the surface, as you go up in elevation and a height in meters above the ground, the winds increase on the hurricane. So what we have here, if somebody's 500 feet higher than I am just north of me here, the damage will be much more extreme just in the higher elevation immediately north. And I can look to the north Lavaca here, and I can see the damage on the hillsides north of me. The houses that face south, and they're on the south facing ridge lines, have extreme damage. The wind accelerates going up the face of the mountains. And then also your higher elevation with the wind from the hurricane, you're probably closer to 20 to 40, 220. Okay, we're coming into Holland Bamboo now. Still on 82, heading west, northwest. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Executives from Europe, thank you so much. And Holland Bamboo, there's houses on my left here that had their sheet metal tore off, corrugated sheet metal. That's a very popular way on the roofing here is the corrugated sheet metal. So right after the storm, people are going out in the street. As you see here, it's corrugated sheet metal is wrapped in the bamboo here from flying, from being blown off houses, and it finds the first thing it can hit, and it wraps itself around it. Extremely violent hurricane. I invite all my U.S. meteorology, anybody has anything to do with tropical storms or hurricane forecasting, or impact damage on civil engineering or deforestation of the forest from extreme catastrophic event. I highly recommend you come to Jamaica and study what happened here. It will lead to groundbreaking discoveries. There's no doubt. I'm positive this is another river. Look at the debris flow here. Look at the river debris. There's people stopping here. The town, locals. At some point, I'm gonna pull off. I will pull off over here. This is pretty unbelievable. There's some legs walking. I gotta pull over to the. You got always try to remember. I gotta pull off to the left, not to the right. Everything north of here is decapitated. All the big huge trees. It's like I'm gonna park right here and stop for a second. Turn on emergency flashers. Actually, I got a better route. There's an actual station in my safer area I'm gonna pull into right up here, about a half a block. I can get politely off the road. Pulling this stuff open. It's gone or closed or both. That way I can get her safely. So let me tell you where I'm at. So this is the west side of Ruby's Bars back behind me. Holland Bamboo is where I'm at here. A2. There's roads that go north up to the high country to White Falls and Magnetia. Middle quarters, Whitehall, Newmarket, Savannah Mar. This area over here is catastrophic. We know that because people have told us, right? This whole area over here is extremely destructive. And I've got to figure out which way I want to go, okay? I'm gonna stay away from the water down there. It's too much devastation, and 90% of the roads are blocked, and you can't get through. Yeah, Garfield's at home. He's got to get ready. He's got to get more stuff done in his house. He's got to get ready to go back to the U.S. He's got a job, electrician. He does commercial projects for a number of food companies, restaurants in the U.S. So he's got jobs all over the U.S. They're working on. Yep. So you can see what's going on. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna make my way west. Black River south of me. I'm gonna stay away from there today, and I'm gonna start making my way up this way. We'll see how this goes. Okay, guys. I have no idea how it's gonna go. I think I'm gonna head to Newmarket, Savannah Market, this area. Let me see if I can make it over here. I'm gonna try. It's giving me some message, maybe blocked. It's red there. Let me see what the Google Maps is telling me. Possible road closure updated 4 minutes ago. So 4 minutes ago, see, somebody don't take that Hopetown Road. It says road closure, right? It says Google Maps is actually updating now, which is extremely critical. Okay, this road's closed, so that's probably a no-go. It says possible road closures. Everything down here is going to be total devastation. Garfield's at home. He's getting ready, guys. He's got monumental. We cleared up a bunch more, but he's got still a tremendous amount of stuff to get done. Yeah, New Market's known for flooding. Before I start moving again, does anybody have, for right here in Holland Bamboo, does anybody have any word about Middle Course, New Market, anywhere in here? If anybody can tell me if they have any advice on which road may or may not be open. If anybody has any solid information, I have no idea. Guys, I have no idea if any of these roads are available out west here. Okay. Somebody's telling me I can see all the water streams. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna get outside here for a second. Can't walk away far. Let me do a couple things here real quick. Take some pictures. Do some things while I'm in town here. Wow, man, boy, it's steamy here. So there's the telephone poles and it's just everything's been. You got trailers, container shipments that may be full or empty. They've toppled. Walls are down. This area was probably right in the eye wall. This took off. Hi.
Hi.
Do you have cell service?
Stop crying. I'm okay. My son.
Do you have cell service?
My son is in the States. I just called him.
Hear you.
My son is in the U.S.
U.S. Do you have cell service here?
Yeah, I just found
Okay, I've got Starlink if you need to communicate. So.
Oh, there's Starlink?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you need help.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're fine.
Thanks.
Okay. So these ladies here walked up from town to the ridgeline here. I guess they got like one bar of maybe Digicel, and there she just now got a hold of her family in the U.S., telling her that they're alive. This is going on everywhere. So you see these trees were not only broke, but a lot of them are debarked. Those are serious trees, man. You start talking 18-inch, 12-inch, 18-inch, 24-inch limbs on these trees. These are trees been here hundreds of years, and you're breaking them, snapping them. Man, the wind here was vicious. If you look up the hillside there, I'll try to zoom in. It's brown. This is lush and green, solid green. The entire hillside is brown. It's just deforested. It's just literally, it came in through like a buzzsaw. The winds were just horrendous through here. I'm sure there's winds are over 150 here, just with the chopping of and all the tree damage. So. Put you guys back on the mount. Take some pictures. Okay. Okay. Wow. Traffic's picking up and the cars are flying eastbound on A2 coming out of the damaged areas. See some cars that are intact, other cars have damage. Telephone poles hanging precariously above the road. Wow. Right now I'm in an open area, and what happens is when you get in this open area, these open fields to my left, and the wind accelerates in these open areas, and the first thing it hits, it just knocks them over with a tremendous force, right? There's no friction to my left. It's an open pond area, lake area, and when that wind comes across those no friction areas and then hits land or rise, it demolishes stuff, right? Every roof here is broke. Concrete walls are down. Telephone poles are snapped, leaning over, broke. And what's interesting here, you notice that all of my poles are leaning back to the south. So it tells me probably the dead center of the eye may have went slightly east of here, because not all of my poles are leaning south, but a fair amount of them are, right? So what happens is, it's telling you, it's like investigation. It's left its scar mark, and it tells you what the winds did here, which direction was the most intense winds as it passed, those kind of things. Now we're starting to get into very heavy traffic areas because we're getting to, there's a car that was either thrown or ran into a tree. The hillsides here are obliterated. There's no other way to describe it. So the hillsides are just got extremely heavy damage. A lot of trees, roofs, building roofs off. Yeah, just extreme damage up on the hillsides. Everything's just the wind. So that's what it is. Yeah. Domestically, I know that you can't. I know before the search and rescue started, there are people that were flying drones, getting shots, the immediate aftermath of the damage. But with search and rescue and things coming back, search and rescue, I haven't seen any, but there's air assets coming in from Jamaican military, flying back and forth. You don't know when they're going to show up, and I would highly not recommend doing it. It's actually a federal offense, both not only in the States but also globally. It's like FAA controls airspace, all airspace above any land globally, and when you follow their jurisdictions, when you have that and you're working a disaster zone, you got to check in with the no-fly zone. It doesn't matter what country you're in, TFRs. And I just know from common sense, Jamaica just had the worst disaster in history. You don't go flying your drone around and damage zones, right? You need special permission. I could fill out a request Jamaican airspace and more than likely get granted the deal. But as I'm moving, it's just at this point, it's just a good idea not to do it. Period. It's just I don't need it. I can see enough from the ground without having to be in the drone in the air. Yeah, they need that airspace for emergency. Their own local government, as well as if any outside help, starts either with private helicopters, U.S. Coast Guard, the U.S. military. Yeah. No, I do not have a place to stay tonight or tomorrow night. There's probably an 85-90% chance I'm going to be sleeping in the car. Yeah, we need thousands of linemen here. It'll take many months, if not. In order to rebuild the infrastructure here, what you got to have, this is common, so it's not nothing. Yeah, Garfield's trying to get his house and his family. We got 75-80% of it done in his house. Garfield's like me. He's got to get back to work, and he's got jobs waiting on him. He's extremely busy. He was swamped. He does commercial electrical work for restaurants in the U.S. and he was swamped before before the hurricane even came, and so he took off to come here to secure his house before the hurricane, and then we literally met on the plane when we were when I was coming here, and so what happened? It's this area here. You can see the water. The water's still slowly receding, and people are still trying to get by. And those things here. This is getting one of these really tight scrunch deals again. I'm real close to middle quarters, just immediately north and east of middle quarters on A2. Middle quarters, just north and east are about 1 to 2 kilometers of middle quarters. This is where we're at. So everybody knows, I've not seen any crocodiles yet. So there's numerous cars coming this way. We're trying to navigate so we don't have to get in the 2-foot deep water on the left. And so this is a tricky part. You got to have traffic control. People got to be courteous, like let people in on one side but not the other side. And this guy's helping me, telling me to stay left because the road just fell off. I just went off the road. This is what I'm telling you guys. Every quarter mile, it's another disaster you got to get through.
Unknown caller.
Not taking that call. It says spam. No matter where you're at in the world, they still spam you, baby. So here's a situation. We've got somebody here. He's trying to tell him to stay over that side. And he's telling them, don't go over too far left. You're going to run off the road and get stuck. And then as soon as he passes, you immediately go back to the right side, because now we're going to get in like 2-foot deep water. And then we're stopped again, and he's waiting for the cars ahead. Everybody signals everybody what to do next. So this is what we're doing, like flagmen, yes. I got to reach down and grab some. Yeah, some people are saying there's some alligators loose somewhere at the zoo or something, right? I didn't answer the telemarketer. I did have a telemarketer call go off during the middle of the hurricane. It was a spam call, and it was. And I thought, there might be something important call. I made a mistake answering. And he goes, have you updated your car warranty? And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So the U.S. and Jamaica share one another thing in common. We both get spam calls, right? It's a global problem. Oh, man. Not driving toward Montego Bay yet. Maybe later today. Yeah. Yeah, here we go, guys. We're moving again. We're getting out of that water now. We're getting to dry. Getting out of the water now. This guy here is carrying his bike. I have no idea about the tourists. I know some of the hotels were open. Some of the apparently one or two of the cruise lines were coming down, and then to grab people, and the flights are open, limited capacity at Montego Bay today, ramps up tomorrow. Same thing for Kingston, open today for emergency flights, and they have flights outbound on Saturday, I believe, from Kingston, and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Things ramp up. Domestic flights, international flights start ramping up dramatically as we get towards Saturday on. Okay. Well, flew back yesterday. Good. Okay. Just got through that bottleneck. About 2 kilometers, 1 kilometer northeast of Middle Quarters on A2. Still on A2, just northeast of Middle Quarters. Houses here, most of the roofs are completely ripped off, including the frames. Any area that was open and exposed to the southeast, south, and southwest winds with the eye tract, pretty much obliterated. Wind is blowing out roofs off. The this is south-facing hillside right here. This is really, 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 really bad. There's too much traffic, but if you just look here, this kind of faces southeast, and look out what it did to all the trees up on the ridgeline there. Everything's on the ground. It just is like, it's all the trees are decapped about halfway up. Just it tells you this is some of the most extreme ridgeline I've seen. Look how the top of the ridgeline there is totally debarked. Yeah, this Cutter's area. It's extreme wind damage. Yep, both sides of the hill. You got water, rock slides, mudslides. We're not just dealing with one catastrophe here. It's actually multi problem. I've had a huge rock slide that came down here, water slide or water landslide happened here. An extremely large landslide happened here. You see where the water cut down to the woods there, just northeast side of Middle Cutters, a big landslide. Lots of heavy damage here. The damage just continues to get worse as you come west. Another huge area of water up here at Middle Quarters. It's another water problem. This is deep water. I'm gonna let these people by before I try to go rush in there. Okay, that guy's going that way. Just one car. The guy they have to lift up the power lines to go by. Okay. As soon as you pass, you have to get back on the right. Using these service trucks here to come to put people, load up on them, and then they drive them out with people on board. You pass this little area here. Okay, go through the deepest water here, take it slow. There's debris. I can feel rocks and debris in the water. Come back up to high, left side here now. So I'm in Middle Quarters now, the northeast side of Middle Quarters coming into town. Yeah, Middle Quarters has landslide, freshwater flooding, as well as somebody carrying out a freezer that had left. This house here is totally obliterated. It's not a standing wall block, concrete block wall home obliterated. It's 100% on the ground. The hillsides here in this area are just annihilated. This is the worst damage in the entire island. This area we knew out west here was really bad. This is probably the center, near the center, or in the center of the eye. Not sure what this guy's doing. He's backing up a long ways. I'm gonna get past him. Yeah, so Middle Cutters, if I had a message for rescue, you got water, landslide, water, fresh water. This is an area that needs help. The devastation here is really bad. It's multifaceted: landslides, freshwater, intense freshwater flooding, and catastrophic wind damage. At this location, okay, I got to stop. Got to let these people by. Car had families in it. Yeah, this is we're inland now at Middle Quarters. This is inland wise. This is some of the worst damage I've seen by far, except for down right on the ocean, the Black River, which was basically obliterated too, with a storm surge and 180 mile an hour winds. Storm surge down there was 5 meters to 15 feet, roughly, in Black River area. Oh, okay. Come on, I'm gonna flash my lights. They're trying to get past the power lines. So in Middle Cutter, again, landslide, mudslides from the hillside, the whole hillside north of Middle Cutter. Every home is demolished. Every house, every roof, every wall in the Middle Cutter area, the north ridge line is demolished. It's leveled. The hillside is just, it's a just mass catastrophe.